Hi guys, hope everyone's doing well. I'm just uploading the video just to do a single twist at the back left side of my hair. This side used to always be the longest. Now it's not exactly the precise piece of hair that used to be the longest because since I cut my hair, the part here, because this all used to be shaved off. So there's still a short bit here which I used to always measure with, but just behind it is another section, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use some miscellaneous cream from my local supermarket, and I'm gonna twist it and see how long it is, because I haven't really done a length check in a while since my hair has been growing out again. And I used to always like to have one twist on this side, you know, just to give that sort of like ethnic, kind of ancient warrior, Avatar motion pictures type of look. Okay. Yep. And I'm using my iPhone, you know, my iPhone 8 Plus, so I'm a little bit behind, but the quality stayed, you know, on point, although it's quite an old phone. Okay, so I'm not going to show the name of this product because they're not paying me to talk about them. So, you know, we have to know our worth, and we have to make sure that we actually get paid to talk about products, okay? And make sure that you only do collaborations with reputable and trusted companies, okay? Not downloading anything from an email which turns out to be, you know, a Trojan horse, phishing, data stealing, hacker email. So, you know, don't make that mistake. You know, people, they just, they target you and they try to take your YouTube channel and your Google account. And, you know, there's just so many evil people in the world, and it's just ridiculous. So, what I can say is, thank you to YouTube and thank you to Google. They worked tirelessly and endlessly to rectify what was undone. You know, YouTube and Google, they unburdened. What did Kamala Harris say? They unburdened what has been, you know. And now what is has been unburdened. So thank you, YouTube, and thank you, Google. And, you know, I pray that cybersecurity continues to be improved, and justice is served, and the innocents will continue to be protected. The innocents. Okay? So, you know, take those steps, take those necessary steps to rectify what has been undone and to unburden what has been. If Kamala Harris said anything in her life that was worth quoting, it's that phrase. And now finally I understand what she meant. You know, being a content creator on YouTube, you know, and going through hell, I now understand what she meant. So thank you, YouTube, and thank you, Google, because I'm happy that I didn't have to take matters into my own hands. I'm really happy I didn't have to take matters into my own hands and kept it legal, you know. So this is this side. Let's see how long it is. So I used to always pray to have nipple length hair, and my hair actually went below my chest. I had mid-back length hair before I cut my hair a couple years ago. So let's see. When I cut the hair, I cut the sides bald, and the top was only like 6 inches a couple years ago. So I think I cut it in August 2023. So now, and the hair was like barely neck length at the back. So now the hair comes down to here, So I'm pretty much armpit length now. So that's really good. To unburden what has been. Okay, so let's twist it now, because if I don't, it will shrink and then it'll get tangled. If you know anything about Afro hair, you can't just let, you know, 4B, 4C, you know, sub-Saharan West Central African pre-Jesus, pre-slavery Afro kinky hair, you know, you can't just wet the hair, wash the hair, and then just leave it to air dry just like that without doing anything, because it will shrink up and tangle up, and then you're going to be crying and you're going to be wondering why, like Michael Jackson. Why? Tell him that it's human nature, why? I was just watching some of my old videos from like 8 years ago, like 6 years ago, and I was so hyperactive, honestly. Like, I was really, really hyperactive, and the editing skills were getting so good in those videos. It's unbelievable. It was unbelievable, like, you know, what I was able to do back then. I had like a massive green screen. I was using a Canon what's it called? An SLR camera. My MacBook Air was actually working at that time. Yeah, I was really like hardcore. And I had a full-time job as well. Like, sometimes I worked 60 hours a week, but I was so like obsessed with editing and uploading, like I didn't care. Like, I really had the energy of, like, you know, an 18-year-old. I think at that time I was like 28 or something. No, I was like, I was like, in one video I had a cup that had 30 on it, so it was around when I was like 30 years old, 28 years old. So yeah. Maximum security, okay? Antivirus, anti-malware, up to 100. 5-6 levels of security, codes, authenticator app, backup phone number, backup email address, you know, your computer has several levels of code, passwords, authentication. Really ain't a joke. Nantel, come on, what? King Chameleon's Eye, aka Afro Hair Addictions.